Hey there, and welcome back to the full release of Inkbound, the roguelike action strategy game by Shiny Shoe. I have been doing a lot of work in this game. My goal is to basically get to the highest difficulty and constantly be fighting the final boss. And I think I've not only done that, but have figured out how to consistently achieve that, right? It means that there's a few elements to it that I've discovered. I suppose if you're trying to avoid spoilers on the final boss, let me warn you now. Skip the intro, I guess. Skip the intro, yeah. Discover for yourself. But basically, going into it, there's two keys you have to acquire. The first key you get by paying one glyph at, I believe it's always the end shop in book 1. You always have to make sure you have one glyph for that. If you miss that glyph, I don't think you fight the final boss. I haven't actually missed it yet, so I don't know how it behaves, but that is something to be aware of. Make sure you have a glyph ready by the end of that book, which is doubly annoying because in most cases the books, you don't start with any glyphs, right? So you have to kind of work around it to the best of your ability. The second key is in book 2. There is a super elite, a mini boss actually, that you have to fight. It is a purple combat with super scary icon, hard to miss, and you have to take it, and you must win. It appears to be a unique enemy as far as I can tell. It's not just, a tougher other combat, it is a boss. And this guy, he's kind of like Nim from the forest. A little bit. Nim has more mechanics. This guy kind of just hits, punches, and has some guys that spawn. He's kind of annoying, but he is an endurance test. I think you need to have defense solved by him, or he is going to put you down. As far as endurance goes, he's pretty tough to outlast. So you either need to do a ton of damage, because he's got a lot of life, and if you do enough damage, you can stun him, or you need to have a high defense, able to tank him all the way through. It's pretty tough to say one way or the other what the best strategy is for him. I've only fought him a couple times. Once you have both of these keys, you go to the final shop right before the boss and the villain, and all you have to do is activate that you want to fight the final boss. It's opt-in. You can simply ignore it if you so choose and fight the villain and it's over, or you can choose to fight him. It's a pretty cool fight. I think in general, I think the villains are tougher, but I do think it's nice that this combat allows you to dodge a lot of the mechanics, which I like. Dodge in the sense that mobility is very valuable. You can walk out of them. Many turns, your turn starts with you dying because you're getting a big AoE aimed at you, and your number one priority is to get out of the big AoE. This puts a mobility requirement on every class that plays it, in my opinion. You need to be able to get out of that stat, or you will just pass away. This happens essentially every turn. They look a little different each turn. Some of them are lines, some of them are big hemispheres. There's a lot of stuff going on, but ultimately, just watch for that AoE, avoid it, and you should be okay. There's also some unavoidable gunk damage, which is kind of funny. It's kind of interesting. So it's an interesting turn because your goal is essentially to tank up and not kill yourself with your own skills, right? So that's kind of a cool mechanic as well. So that's basically what you're working with on that. And yeah, with any luck, I will do a good enough job to take you there. Ignore the state of my Athenium, in fact. I am apparently in the middle of some ridiculous quest that has flooded everything. Neat. I've kind of wanted to try Forgery Forge. I keep hearing really good things about this trinket. I've never experimented with it, but essentially you're able to use this to get early money and then buy your way into a build by the end of book 1. Assuming, by the way, that you take only easy combats. This is something I've learned of a very good strategy, and it seems effective to me, is that you never want to take hard combats in book 1 unless you're ridiculously powerful. So, and then also, behold, look, I'm at rank 20 now. Incredible. It's pretty tough. This game is difficult and has gotten only more difficult at the higher ranks. I think if you're looking to just hang out, get some achievements, and move on and have a good time, play on rank 1 or rank 0. I think actually rank 1 is better because you get to choose stuff. It's kind of similar to Monster Train in that respect. But rank 20 is not messing around, in my genuine opinion. This is a tough challenge. You will lose a lot more than you win, probably. The best players I know right now are currently hanging out at around a 6-win streak before they get completely crushed. Beyond that, I'm sure there's some people who have gotten some good RNG, maybe gotten higher than that, but that's what I'm aware of right now. 6-win streak as like the number that people are at. So, pretty crazy. But yeah, all right. I mean, if you have some intel that you're farther than that, you've got some secret elite tips, let me know, please. I'm in the process of kind of learning what works at rank 20, gauging my strength. One recent strategy I picked up is only take easy combats in book 1 because book 1 is difficult and you should value your health highly. That's not something I thought of at first, so a little bit interesting. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about up front. So let's get in. We're going to try Forgery Forge and see how big money gaming works. And yeah, so hey, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's do it. Let's get in on this, see how we do. Play a normal run. I've also been playing a little bit of co-op. I've actually tried it. It's very tough and difficult, but also seems fairly well balanced. It might actually be overall better balanced than the normal game, or rather the single player. I don't think one has been ignored over the other. I just think that the game plays a little smoother when you can have actual roles, right? You can always have a tank, for instance, who takes the final hits and draws enemy aggro. Or you can have a DPS person. These kinds of things don't exist in the normal game in the single player, because in the single player you essentially only have to do everything, right? You have all this coming in. So I am interested. What do I have to do for this quest? I think there's one where I have to fight. Yeah, I have to fight Runestone a whole bunch. So what is his thing? His hands do a bunch of health, have a bunch of health, and do a bunch of damage. Sure, Runestone. One thing also, by the way, don't fight Argalath on Clairvoyant. Clairvoyant is notoriously a difficult class in the sense that it's a class that I hear people complaining about a lot from how do I play this? It's hard to do because you have 2 focal points. Your character, your orb. The problem with Argalath is you can't move your orb into Argalath's head, which is the one that takes damage on some of its phases, some of its types. So, be careful. Let's see. Stinging wounds, overstimulated, or pacifism. These are all doable. I don't mind pacifism. In general, this is one that feels very manageable. It hurts you most early on when you're reliant on, enchanted as a buff in order to kill enemies, things like that. It hurts your early game. It's never something I'm really worried about later. Overstimulated, basically this amounts to 1 damage a turn coming into you. Mostly. Some runs obviously could have more. It basically disincentivizes you from going in on orb builds, but still, it's not too bad. Stinging wounds is almost certainly going to result in you having taken more damage over the course of the run, but the minimum healing you can get is 1, which means that things like Vigor work very effectively at counteracting this. So, not too bad if you have Vigor. All of these are pretty okay to play around, in my opinion. I think I'm going to always avoid Proving Grounds, though, on Act 1, Book 1. This is something I've learned. Janus is ridiculous. He will kill you. Just don't do it. The Captor's pretty tough. Rhinferno's pretty tough. I think these are both kind of equivalent. I'm probably going to the market here if I were to pick up an idea. I think I'm going to the market, yes. I also like that because it gives me money to start, and it kicks off Forgery Forge in a big way. This is one of the few instances where I'm going to go for the Quilling Cage early as well. Physical damage? I guess that's telekinesis. I don't love that. Not like I'm going to re-roll it, but bummer. I am going to go in on Potent Pulse. It's pretty decent. I like saving telekinesis upgrades for auras. They're the strongest parts of it. Potent Pulse is good. Gain spikes. Gain movement. It's unfortunate. I'm not going to re-roll this because that would suck. I think I'm just going to take the training weights because it makes telekinesis a little better and we hope for the best. Our goal is basically to buy our way into a build at the Book 1 final shop. That's the plan. Let's run ourselves over. Boom. Let's run ourselves over again. Run ourselves over again. Great work. We do some hazard aura damage. Cool. We take 0. Good. Is he jumping? He's attacking. Alright, so let's plan on running ourselves over again. It's just a good habit to be in to run yourself over, right? We're going to go orb, pop it, orb, and I'm going to black hole, or not black hole, but big bomb, and that's great. We get out of it taking 0. Pretty well played. Alright, shield wall, snap click. I mean, yes, it's a great defensive binding. Smoke bomb is awesome. I love smoke bomb, but shield wall, yes please. Great. Probably taking the ink flat on your turn, reduce the highest cooldown by 1. Right now that will always be shield wall. It's pretty good. We're gonna take it. Okay. The grinder here. I do like grinding up Expert Binder. It's a very powerful set. It lets you reset the cooldown on things like Shield Wall quickly. I'm going to go for the Vestigial Shrine. I might not take it right away, is an important consideration. It's a lot of money. We're doing all right. We're going to the Tarnished Vault 2. Do I have to take the Glyph Globule? I think if I can kill the ink pot, I get 1 glyph, right? So I think we're okay as long as I prioritize the ink pot. Let's go to the easy combat here. I'm very worried. We don't have a good build right now, right? We're not very strong. This is not our ink pot combat very well. Run ourselves over a little bit. I think I can actually run myself over already. Cool. We blow this up. Great. We walk away. I guess we're just gonna take that orb and blast this guy again. And I am gonna just do as much damage to this guy as I reasonably can while keeping him in it. And then end turn. Okay, I think he's got 1 more turn before he pops off on us. Yeah. First order of business, let's come up here to bomb. Let's go down here. Orb. Black hole. The black hole's not that strong, but we still probably click it. Do we? I don't know if we do. It's not much stronger than just simply shooting the guy, right? Hitting him, then walk out of this. I need to try to kill this. We're going to take damage, I think, because he has his pulse here, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. Hit him. I am going to bomb here, blast here, orb. Okay, great. There's no real safe place other than up top, so we blast that. And then we press end turn here. Now this is going to be tough because this other guy is now going to start popping off. I think there's only so much we can actually do to avoid taking a bajillion damage here. The first thing that must be done is I must run myself over. Avoid taking too much damage. We pop this. Orb. Hit again. Now we shield up. And then we run him over. Okay, he's taking some aura damage, which is good. Run him over, run him over. Bomb to finish it. Run them over. Orb. Bomb to finish it. Okay. Alright, we get out again. No damage taken. Reminder, I have a grinder, so... Oh, interesting. Frosted Half Charm in my opener. Not bad. Not bad at all. That puts me on both Frost and Molten a bit. Huh. How do I feel about tilting that way? That's really interesting to me. That is a direction I wasn't expecting to want to go. We could also tilt into Alchemist here. It's pretty early. If I get a Chalice of Champions, that can be a winning line, right? It's true. What's our binding? Ugh. All really bad. Okay. Okay, not good. Not great, in fact. What would I grind up here? That's the real question. Training weights are not purposefully useful. Ink Flat is a decent relic. I like this Frosted Half Charm, but I'm really considering whether or not it's good. I might need to go in on crit here because we haven't seen any meaningful damage hits. Like, I might have to go on, like, Invigorate, I think. Make this an offensive binding, do double damage with something like this, roll crits. I think it's actually that, right? I think it has to be that. Invigorate, I think. And then we go in on Ink Needle. I think the frosted bits here, these are not going to work for me because I don't have any generation of these buffs right now. Now, I could get them. I certainly could get them. I could go in on Alchemist too, actually. Interesting. Go in on Alchemist here a little bit. Crit is probably the play, though. It's a really tough run to decide on. And this is basically, this is direction defining, right? Molten, Everfrost. I could go into Frost Fire via this approach. It takes me on both paths. I think I want to go in on crit. It's a really difficult decision, but I think I do want to go in on the crit. The problem is, yeah, I think we go in on crit. This is weird, but I think it's tough. It's a tough call. I could also go in on Alchemist, but I think I'm going to go in on crit. We're going to take the crit damage here. I'm going to send it so I can roll a higher... Immediately, I can now tilt towards Precision. This, I think, will play nicer with Invigorate. I am going to take Scattered Samples because I think we could lean into some interesting stuff here. I have nothing of value from the Empowerment. Let's go to the Sea Breach, I guess. True. A fish. We have a fish. What's this? Duplicate a Vestige, huh? -5 hit points each combat? Gain a legendary Vestige. That's a huge sacrifice, especially because I can't heal that back. I guess I could just gain 10 max hit points. The duplicate is not very good for what we have. I think it's either send it on a legendary. Send it on a legendary or take 10 max hit points. We're going to take 10 max hit points, I think. The duplicate is not very good in my opinion. Fine. Fish, okay. Let's Big quilling cages are fun, but we're just going to take a normal quilling cage here. We're going to click that. That's going to be fine. Yep. Right, I'm going to take this. Oh, the fish didn't. I should have. The fish was too far behind. It's a bummer. I thought the fish was close enough that it wouldn't go away, but I guess the fish was too far behind. That's a shame. I didn't know that. Now I'm behind a fish, huh? It's a fish that probably would have made this combat a lot easier, but that's okay. Alright, here's the thought. We're going to take this. I'm going to go ahead and see what's in this potion. A barrier potion. It's probably going to be barrier and power, if I were to think about it a little bit. See what we roll into. I do have to get this treasure pot. There is no question in my mind about this. He pushes on... Yeah, okay. Let's pop. Run over this guy. Crit, huh? Interesting. A crit on this is pretty powerful, huh? Next attack binding does double damage. I can go invigorate here, take this orb. What if I just potion of power this and full send? I must get this, so okay, we do successfully get this. Alright, great. First order of business, I think... Let's hit him. Okay, we're taking 0. Alright, we got the glyph. It's good. We did it. Great job, team. Is there a safe place up here? Wait for it. There is a safe place where I take 11. Alternatively, well, no, there's not. It's a terrible power orb spot. I think the right answer is to run yourself over. We're gonna shield up here. Take the orb. I think we go to the right. We take power up. I think I want to power up, grab that elixir, run yourself over and do a whole bunch of damage, I think. And then we kill them? Do I save this 6? I don't think I need to save this 6, do I? It's probably fine. Alright, let's hit this guy. Let's blast him. Power up. Orb. Power up. Walk away. I don't know, I'm taking one from Inkrot. Is that what that is? Yeah, alright. We get out of here, though. It's fine. Hit him. Blast him. Orb. Kaboom. Okay, we're out. Honestly, not too bad. We take 6 damage, we lose 1 max hit points. Fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's going to be Moss Mother's Embrace, I think. Critting for Blur is strong. Puts me on Haunted, which I like. Big fan. We're going to grab that. We're leaning this direction. Cage of orbs and stuff. Vigorous. I could get Molten here. I do have a quest to go to the Chronicler, but let me be real, I want to win, so... Is there a grinder here that's better? Orb Lord is a really good tilt to have, if I'm being honest with you. Though I don't want the pincushion tilt, that causes me some problems. But Orb Lord is a really strong... Oh man, it's so good to have Orb Lord. Restoring health, minimum 1. Spawning an additional orb. I kind of want to get on Expert Binder plus Orb Lord. That would be really good here. For sustain and also for just powering through. So let's take the Beat of Metal here. I used that other potion. Let's go to the grinder. We're going to grind up Orb Lord. Yep, there goes the bead of metal. Great. Here's my shop. Great. I have to talk to this guy. Blah, 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 blah. All right, lore. This is the Unbound Key of Binders. This is, we must pay the 1 glyph. Got it. Let's see what they get in the store. These are good. These are really good. Scrying table, orbiculum, I'm never going to be able to pronounce this. How do you say it? Orbulucium. What a word. Who came up with this? This is really good tilt to have, though, right? Look at this. Incredible. All Will's Barb. I mean, that's basically... Can I just buy all of these? I think I actually can. That's kind of the point of Forgery Forge. Buy your build. Yeah, unironically, I think we purchased literally all of these. Cool. It's really good because that gives me healing. Outrageous. Let's spin this, see what else I find. Yeah, sure. On critting, gain 1 shield. Very good. Ooh, but Expert Binder? This is a win. Let's just load up. Ooh, buddy, we are... Can I get both of these? I think I can. Boiling Muck? I don't need training weights, that's for sure. And then if I grind up the ink flat, I think we end up on Expert Binder. And then I also want to take Hammer of the Broken Rail. And we're absolutely cracked. Incredible. Buy a build. Why don't ya? Cool, okay, Forgery Forge, great. Big fan of how that turned out. And now I have some sustain both from Bastion and Orblord, which is awesome. I've spent basically all my resources, but I feel really good about that. And I have a great set of consumes for this next turn. What do we roll into? Sapping. Okay, so he hits harder in response to those. Got it. Alright, I need to hit as many of these guys as I reasonably can. I need to prioritize the ink dude, though, right? That's a very good crit. Let's go ahead and invigorate that crit. Nice. We rolled another crit on that. Let's make sure we can leverage that against all 3 of these. Excellent. Orb. Blast another guy. Walk out of this because there's no reason not to. Pretty good turn. Our goal is basically to kill the shackled enemy on every single turn. Okay, I wish to orb up here. Yep. I want that orb. We're going to take armor, orb. I will take... The crit is not that powerful. Want to blast here. Walk out of this. Not much I can really add here, so I think we let this ride, right? I guess I could hit myself, huh? Right, go this way, run yourself over real fast. Yeah, run yourself over. Wait, don't take the goop damage. Yeah, run yourself over, then walk out, and I at least take 2. It's basically the same. Great, cool. Alright, now... Let's see, we're not on Expert Binder yet. Crits are your friend. I do think we need to kill this guy. I need to also put some numbers down, so I think we're going to walk over here to run ourselves over and put that in play. Orb did not roll a crit. Shield up. Okay, shield up is pretty good here. I'm going to take another blast. We leave that AoE. I think so. Does this carry over? Find out. It doesn't say that it wears off. Ah, it does carry over. Very well, very well. A big kaboom, then, I think, is in our future. Very worthwhile. Yeah, blast that off. Excellent. Oh, I rolled another crit. Interesting, interesting. How are we looking here? I need to do damage. Orb. Damage. Then I think run yourself over on this one, right? We're a little bit slow. I'll be the first to admit we're a little slower than I want us to be. There's a very good crit, though. We will take it. Absolutely. I think the play is we phase here on that crit, 100%. Yeah, okay, cool. Good. Rolling a crit is important. I'm going to save this orb, but I do kind of want to spread out a little bit. I want to be close to it, though. Okay, we're here. I think this is good. I actually think the right choice here is to charge up once and maybe roll that crit. We didn't. That's okay. All right. Good positioning overall. I think this is probably where we want to go on the right side. So let's move up a bit. Get out of the goop. Shield up. Position here. Blast. Orb. Big bomb. Orb gains heal and power. I think we want to bomb, orb, bomb, walk. Well, there is a spot where I take 11, which is less than 13, strangely enough. So that's fun. I wish to kill the man up top. He must die. Run him over. Great, he's dead. This is actually super important because reasons. And then this is going to be our barrier potion turn, 100%. Taking 3 from this position, which is perhaps the best we can do, I suspect. I'm going to try to get a little close to the wall here. We're going to chill. Okay, 3 is acceptable. It pulls these enemies together, which is kind of what I was hoping for. Alright, let's grab them. Run yourself over, for sure. I think this is shield and bomb. We did roll a crit on that, which is nice, but I am taking 8 here, which is a bummer. It's a little slow. I'm not a fan. Run yourself over real fast. This is going to be invigorate, blast. Walk over here. Can I hit myself with this? No, 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 no. Don't do anything too dumb. Over there. Big crit time. Blast. Orb. Defend thyself? No, actually, in fact, I think it's correct to just simply hit the enemy a lot. This is why things like your health matter so much. Right? Is there a safe spot in this direction? There is. Unreal. We're going to shield up here. We have a very powerful like supernova attack, which is good. I probably do want to go in on that. It deals 250 damage at full charges, so let's do that. Bomb. Orb. Bomb. Walk away. We're taking 11 here. It's not good. This is exactly why I say things like you should value your hit points, right? Your hit points are mission critical, I think. Okay. We're technically dying here. I can fix it. Blast. This is the supercharged mode. Supernova. Good. Grab the orb. I can live here. He's dying too. But let's see. I can actually finish this. Great. I was like, let me look at my orbs and everything. Good. Cool. Alright, we're out. Good job. Whoo, buddy. Okay. Great work. Go team. Okay, resistant, invigorate is probably the pick. I do love that. Oh, never mind. We rolled into fortify, and I'm going to take fortify. Cool. Good chat. Discounted spirit bomb. I'm actually just going to take critical pulse. That's leaning into the precision angle that we're on. 100 crit damage. Incredible news. That's actually very good for us. And now we move on. Okay. Whew. A spicy combat. You can see exactly why I talk about save your health, please. Conversations. Okay. Our grinds are... 1, I really want to get in on expert binder tilt. Cool. So we're going to sacrifice ink flat. Got it. Great work. 2, I want to max out. I want to get in further on Orb Lord. And I want to max out some stuff. Now, this orb thing is pretty decent. Scrying table is also pretty decent. It is 50 damage until a binding is used. I do like just gaining psionic charges though. Those have provided a lot of value here. But I think I get more by leaning into the orb thingy here, so let's sacrifice the scrying table. Okay, enchanted is now tiered up. Very good. We're looking alright. Gunk filled. Ink shield, absolutely not. Wit thief, absolutely not. No way am I playing Wit thief here. I guess it's gunk filled and I'm not happy about it, but okay. The starship is terrifying, by the way. The starship is absolutely horrifying. Okay, fun. Now, we take whatever combats it makes sense for us to take. Double rare augments is pretty good. Money does compound, though. We still benefit from Forgery Forge. So let's plan around money a little. Normally, I think I would take double rare augments there, but this works for me. Other neat trick, start combats from max distance away because enemies tend to cluster a little better. Typically, anyway. Let's run ourselves over here. Blast. Currently only taking 3. Let's walk up. I need to be careful. Walk over here. Run yourself over. Yep. Take that orb. Pop. And I think we're going to just hit this guy, if I'm thinking about it right. Yeah? Just hit this guy. Cool. Alright, this is going to be a little bit dicier of a turn overall, especially since I haven't rolled a bloody crit on this yet. What am I looking at? I'm taking potentially a lot of damage. This is for sure a resistant turn. I would like to hit... Who's attacking? But you're a direct attackers. They're kind of spread out in an annoying way. I'm not a fan of that. But we can hit 4 here. We can blast orb. I can get out here, right? It's true. I can get out of this and still hit them, which is worth it. And then we can walk up here. Shield wall again. Take 0. Doing a surprising amount of damage with spikes on this particular combat, which is silly, but true. I wish to move here. Who's jumping? Who do we have the jumping? Guy on the right, guy on the left. So, save as much of our movement as we can. Hit him. Bomb. Orb. I still haven't rolled a bloody crit on this. That's crazy. Bomb. Walk away. I mean, we're going to absolutely take the spikes here. We take only 5. Thank you, Fortify. You are my best friend. Incredible work. Fortify. Very cool. Very cool. Let's see. Again, taking another big chunk here, all kind of as expected. Who's jumping in the top right? This guy down here is? It's a really good bomb, though, is the thing. It's a really, really good bomb. The spirit bomb that kills one guy and props me for a kill on another. Oh, I rolled another crit. That's kind of fun. We finish that fella. Take this thing. I'm gonna walk away. And our plan now is... Well, shield up for sure. Shield. Okay, fine. And then... I don't want to take... I guess I'll hit him with the charge here. Oh, interesting. He decided to move it there. Great. Okay, fine. I'm actually going to move over here. I think this is acceptable. I could kill him with spikes, but I don't want to take 6 damage. We're doing all right here. It's a pretty tough combat, though. And this is a simple combat, right? This is supposed to be the easy one, right? But this is also kind of just par for the course when it comes to... Oh, we finally rolled a crit, by the way. Crit on our most important skill. Look at that. Oh, wow. Incredible. Amazing. We could, like, finish the combat or something. Amazing. Look at this go. Wow, 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 wow. Finally rolling crits. Fair enough. Oh, wow. The Unstav is hard to skip, right? That's a good ability. Although a second All Wills Bard is pretty interesting to me. Because if I can get on Will Collector and Orb Lord and Expert Binder... Ah, yes, Damage Aura. That seems good. I am rolling crits, though, so I kind of would prefer a different one. Shielding Spirit Bomb, not bad. I don't want to... I'd rather save my Ascension rerolls. Consume your remaining movement. This is the worst one. You're looking for +5 shield on this guy, by the way. This is not as good. I think I would rather hold out for another +10, +100 on Critical Pulse. So let's go for Shielding Spirit Bomb here. It's decent. We have a Grinder coming up. We have a Grinder coming up. Who's my grind? This is an interesting one because I can get in on Shattered Will here. We could maybe see a Shaheen's or something. So let's take the Grinder here. I will give up the Unstav, which is awesome, in exchange for getting into Will Collector. It's pretty interesting, yeah? Will Collector is really good here, isn't it? It is. This is really strong. If we get in on like all of the orb stuff, we can do some really silly things. These are both the same. I'm just going to sacrifice the one on the end then. We're going to be way over on precision. Here it is. Guardian of the Unbound key. Alright, kids, let's go. But I am now in on... Where is it? Will Collector, so... Hopefully we don't lose. Is there anything else I can do here? I feel okay about this. You'll see what I mean in this guy. He's a big gorilla man. Incoming big gorilla man. I have to do 4,700 damage, so really my strategy here is fish for crits, baby. Fish for crits. Alright, we didn't get it. Okay, time to carry this over to next turn. He punches, then we get some chompies. Incredible. Let's blast him. Let's move this over. I want a crit bomb here for sure, but most importantly, it is Spirit Bomb. This will save a lot of health. Incredible. We're holding on. Now I can trick, what is it, Expert Binder to always connect with Fortify? It's an interesting option, huh? If I go and take the orb here, I guarantee to get it. It's kind of an interesting situation there, right? Okay, we rolled a good crit here. Awesome. And then we're going to blast this guy again, I think. They're already kind of dead, and I am taking 0 damage here, which is nice. Our damage is kind of bad, though. If I'm being real with you, our damage, not very good. Hit him with the crit. I mean, I need to try to kill this guy, right? This is rough. Shield up. You run yourself over because I need to hit them all. Orb here guarantees me the shield. We're gonna go in on second spiked here. Finally take some damage. Bummer. Alright. We take the hit. We rolled a crit. That's pretty good. Let's do it again. Do it again. Alright. Power orb. Let's go. Back out. I am not doing nearly enough damage to kill these enemies. Good grief. This guy has a lot of health. We're gonna have to shield up here. Alright, I'm at least taking zeros, which is something. It'll do. He hits me. Ah, buddy, here we go. Let's hit him with this blast. Take the orb, which guarantees me... Look at that. Expert Binder doing huge heavy lifting on this run. Let's roll the crit on him for sure, because it resets cooldowns on a lot of stuff. Alright, I mean, I've dealt maybe 8,000 damage to him so far. I am holding on, but it doesn't look good. Let me be clear with you. We are not doing great on this one. Right? I mean, this is not how I would describe ideal. Do I also... I mean, is it actually correct in any world for me to... 68 magic damage. Good grief. It's so weak. This Invigorate has been underperforming by a lot. Ugh. In fact, it's so underperforming, it's not even worth clicking over Fortify, basically. Rough. I could lose this. I think I actually stand a very high chance of losing this, based on everything. He's not spawning enemies for me to fight anymore, which is kind of an odd situation, but... Alright, we didn't roll the crit. It'll have to do. I finally stunned him. What do you mean? I'm basically dead, right? I cannot imagine any world in which I do enough damage to beat this. I mean, my crit damage is so low, right? Is the big problem? I'm like 8-9 turns into this combat. I mean, I actually think I would win this if it weren't for the goop. I don't like that. That's a bad feeling. It's just going to keep growing in on me, right? I mean, I really have no choices. So... I mean, I rolled pretty well there. Just roll a bunch of crits, I guess. I might eventually do enough damage to beat him. Maybe. I'm almost there. Okay, we didn't get it. Just keep rolling crits. Honestly, it is actually the best thing I can do here, is just keep trying. Just keep trying, basically. It's rough. How much damage am I taking? 2 right now? Alright, run yourself over. Yep, there it is. We're trying. We're trying. Okay, look. Monster Train, I need you to do it for me, Monster Train. I know you're not Monster Train, okay? Like, I get it. It's fine. We are trying here. We are pushing hard at the brink of disaster. Hit him. Blast him. Crit rolls, please. Crit rolls, please. Let's go. Back out of the goop. Crit rolls, please. Actually, I think rolling this... The crit does basically the same damage as normal mode. Alright, good job. Poof. Alright, it's... How close is this? I'm gonna run him over here. I'm gonna take that orb. Crit please. Crit please. Okay, we don't have a choice. Hit him with anything you got. Hit him with the skills. Hit him with the skills. Okay, we are trying here. Alright, we're back in. I need to do damage to him. Okay, we didn't roll any crits on that turn. Give me a couple more turns. Oh, alright, we're in the goop. We are now in the goop. Alright. Okay, we're not dead yet, and I have a crit roll on Spirit Bomb, which might get us out. Okay. Whew. That was a struggle. We are alive at the expense of a lot of health. Spirit Well. It's not the roll I wanted, but it might be the roll I need. Wow, Clepsydranium? That seems really good. On defeating an enemy, gain 10 Omni damage until the end of combat. That also seems really good. Okay, cool. We get another option at Dun's Head over here. On critting an enemy, smite that enemy. It's not bad. I could go into Storm King from this, potentially. Dun's Head seems correct, if I'm being honest. Crit damage, make that number very large. Also, getting me into Reaver seems strong. Do I re-roll this? Because what if I re-roll this into something really bad? I think we re-roll this. Okay, alright, I think we did it. Great job. Look at this. Move your shard globe, deal more damage. Great, I can run them over. At full charge, I deal 175 damage. I think that's honestly more valuable to me than Will Aura. Incredible. Aura Kinesis, let's go. Full cost discount. Make it free the first use. Almost certainly the best thing I could pick here. Grab it. Okay. Grab it and go. Alright, we took a ton of damage there. Clepsydranium is a really good hit, if I'm being honest with you. This is strong. Right? Really strong? It's just 25% bonus damage to almost everything. Well, it doesn't affect Astrokinesis, though. That's fair. On defeating an enemy, here's the thing. If I take Crafted Siphons on this one, I could get Reaver 2 with Dun's Head. That's gotta be correct, right? Yeah, we're gonna go in on this. Crafted Siphons, I think, is more interesting. The Omni damage here is great. Okay. Did I leave anything back here of interest? A grinder that I already used? Okay, cool. Alright. Powering. We did okay. A grinder. What would I grind here? Probably not much. I think activating the grinder and then going to the next location is maybe correct. We'll take it, yeah. Alright, we have the keys, though. We did that much, which is excellent. What's coming up here? Easy combat, please. Rare augment? Sure, buddy. Let's go. Easy combat. Okay, this has helped a lot. Our crit damage has increased significantly. Hopefully it's enough so I don't lose. Alright, let's go. Money pot, please. I rolled a crit on this. How does this crit look? Not terribly impressive. I do think we need to shield up here. I'm going to run myself over, as is tradition. We bomb. Orb. Bomb. Alright, I missed everything. Great job. Good work, team. I don't like the Stanalope guy. He's going to cause me some concerns. But I also really don't want a million Slimps coming at me either. I think I can roll some crits or something. No crits? Alright, great job. Okay, that's going to be a big bummer. We're going to definitely get overwhelmed here if I don't roll some crits, please. Roll me some crits, please. How much damage is this? 8. Alright, we just shield up once and we're okay. Run yourself over. Where's my orb? It's over there. I think it's as simple as you bomb. Okay, we rolled a crit. Great job. Amazing news. Wow. Behold the strength of the run that rolls crits on its enemies. like seriously, this was not that hard, game. Power up. Yeah, okay. Bomb. Good job. Orb. I'm actually taking... I don't want to take the hit from him if I can avoid it, though. That's true. I think we want to stop this Slimp from spawning, though, so I'm just going to blast this guy. Alright, fine. Okay. So far, so okay. I have all my stuff back, so this is pretty decent. Alright, this guy's going to slap me pretty hard. Shield up. Run down here. Our goal is to end those guys. Bomb. Take this orb. Okay, bomb again. Yep, do it. Alright, great. Our goal... Wow. How much damage did that do to the Thanalope? Oh, it's fully charged and does like a bajillion damage. Hold up, never mind. This man just passes away. Ho, alright, cool. And now I think we chill because I can be healed by orbs, right? Hey, heal by orbs. Incredible news. Alright, well, they're just going to kill themselves anyway, so I might as well just do it for them. Alright, I feel better about ourselves already. Already feeling superior in a lot of ways. Thantalope's Tuft. This is good because it puts us in on Starwalker, which makes both Fortify and Invigorate 3 cooldown, and also gets us Expert Binder 5. It's going to be hard to beat that. Shining Circlet is awesome. Cool. Great. Amazing news. Let's sacrifice Thantalope's Tuft. This is going to be really good. Alright, we're now in on Starwalker, which is good. The real question is going to be, what do I actually want my abilities to be? Like, Blur is great here, don't get me wrong, but is this doing that much? I mean, okay, it is 1 reduction in damage from everyone. That's pretty good, huh? What can I take here? What's coming up? Another grinder, so we actually get another choice here. Gain damage aura. I will actually take restorative invigorate here to make this ability a little more worth picking, I think. Damage aura is not bad, but it's not what I want from this. So I'm going to take the restorative invigorate, that's fine. What's my grind here? Damage resist is fine. Or I could actually just get Orb Lord 7 right away. Is that actually just super correct? Orb Lord 7 right out of the gate here? On collecting an orb, reduce your highest cooldown by 1. But I'm already using Expert Binder. I don't think the Circlet is particularly valuable. So let's go to the Shrine. And I think we just straight up grind this Circlet up, which puts me at Orb Lord 7 is pretty huge. It's like really high value, right? We're maxed out on Orb Lord. Now I get 2 orbs, which means I might actually be able to... Where is it? There it is. I might actually be able to get some serious Will Collector value here, right? It's kind of cool. And now we go to the shop. Great job. I have a fish. Great job. I forgot to eat my previous fish. Whoops. Save this 2 for an Ascension reroll. Store of value. Show me the goods, please. Stone Pitch Pipe. On using the first binding of the turn, reduce cooldown of that binding by 1 and grant a 1 discount. Interesting. It's pretty much going to always be Fortify. This could generate a lot of defense very quickly, which is cool. I don't mind that. The question you have to ask yourself is, what's better, right? What is stronger here? Interesting question. Lupine Gloves. I'm not applying bleed. What is more powerful? And can I win 2 combats without buying something here? I'm pretty powerful here. Let me be clear. Orb Lord, it's going to be hard for me to drop any of my Orb Lord stuff. Yeah, Orb, however you pronounce this thing, pretty decent. And this works really well because I'm almost always grabbing it and then dropping Psychic Pulse right away. A very good combo. Hammer of the Broken Reel is just shield, converting my crit into power right away. Good. I wouldn't mind being able to find a way to get to Expert Binder 9, but Expert Binder set 5 is already very strong. And I think we can make a lot of progress just off of Boiling Muck, right? They're kind of overlapping. What would I play into more? I would love some Reaver, right? Crit damage, I mean, that's like 35% damage right there if I can roll into it. Let's roll something here. The question is kind of, what would be the sack for, what would you get rid of for it, right? What would you get rid of for this? Probably, honestly, Moss Mother's Embrace. Yeah, I think so. Reroll, see what we hit. What is this? Glass Cannon is... Is it a glass cannon angle? Whoa, hold up. Is it glass cannon? That seems irresponsible, maybe? I tell you what, though, doing double damage is pretty good, but I don't know if I could sustain that, huh? This is what, the Mimic? You saw how bad that mini-boss went, though. Maybe I need this. Maybe I, like, genuinely need glass cannon here. It's really funny. It might be glass cannon here. I think it actually is. I guess there's always Will Collector angle going on Counselor's Ledger. That's not it. No, for sure not it. I mean, if you're looking for damage, look no further than glass cannon. I think it is glass cannon. We're going to take it. Okay, champ. That gives me 35 crit damage, which is awesome. And then also gives me, you know, glass cannon, which is awesome. Buy some health, please. You're going to use this. Okay, good job. All right, eat this fish, I think. This combat is going to be difficult. Okay. Hello, Mimic. Who are you today? You are Magma Miner. Terrifying. Great job. Magma Miner. Wonderful. Let's try to hit us and also... Okay, great job. Not bad, I suppose. Let's go ahead. We shield up here. We orb for sure. We rolled a crit, which is great. Man, look how little damage I'm doing. It seriously tells me how important it was that I took this. Take one of these orbs, shield up again, blast that crit. Take one more of these orbs, shield up again, run him over. I'm taking 1 damage, despite I have like 22 shield or something ridiculous here. Ooh, this is gonna be tricky. We're gonna move like this. I'm taking 97 damage. Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna take all of this and do a big number. I'm gonna be real with you. I think that glass cannon might have been a bad decision. Wow, okay. Guess I'm not dead yet, technically. Guy does 60 damage on an attack, by the way. $60 damage on an attack. I don't know what else to say other than woof. Alright, well, we get out by virtue of doing 5 billion damage to the enemies, I guess. We bomb up there and we actually managed to reduce this to 0, which is kind of obscene in a lot of ways. Sure, take this orb. We're gonna crit out this guy up here and then take 0, I think. I have 5 hit points. Cool. Good, great, wonderful. Hey, thanks, Blight Spindlecaster. Very cool. Incredible work. Alright, first order of business is I desperately need to kill a dude, I think. Blast that. Take the orb. Okay, walk south. Hit that guy. Blow him up, please. Head up here. There's like an orb in the middle of La La Land, which is hilarious. We're gonna cash. Hit this man. Maybe I roll a crit on him. I didn't. It's fine. I don't think we're gonna win this, but boy, are we gonna try. Who'd I get? Okay, Moss Cloak. Absolutely horrifying. Bomb this, please. Invigorate. Bomb this, please. Bomb this, please, I think. Power Orb, I think I need. I'm only taking 2 damage? Good grief. Bomb him, please? Seems good to me. Walk out of that and then blast him. Full charge. I think I can go with Invigorate here. And then bomb him again for huge numbers. Orb should give me everything. Hit him again for huge numbers. Shield wall and we get out of here. Alright, never mind. Game is absolutely easy. Game is unbelievable. Take all of the orbs, please. Heal yourself. Thank you. Take the orb. Heal yourself. Okay, you did your best. Now Nova everything. Alright. Well, we did it. That's health, I guess. What is this? Your next attack binding deals triple damage. Well, that's not what I wanted, but I won't say no. If I just keep multiplying this number by bigger and bigger numbers, it's pretty decent. What do we get here? Okay, 10 crit chance, 100 crit damage. That's what I was looking for. Alright. It's as critical a crit binding as it's going to critical. Now, unfortunately, I haven't rolled an Ascension for it. I could gamble, right? If I gamble, I might hit Spirit Bomb. Bad roll. If I hit this, nuts. I think I'm just going to take the Adrenaline Rush, right? This just seems strong. The next binding does triple, or an ally's does double for the rest of the turn. I'm able to cast this potentially multiple times, so I think lining up the triple is better here. We'll take it. Plus, I haven't taken that before, apparently. Incredible news. Okay, we survived. I don't know how, but we did. It was close. I took like 60 damage from the stupid Magma Miner on one turn, so that's nuts. Glass Cannon. Why would anyone take this? I don't know. I took it, and I'm feeling pretty okay about it. I actually think we would struggle to get out of that combat if I hadn't. And look, we're back up to 32 health. What's the worst that could happen? This could happen, yes. Okay, great. Wonderful. Move up here. Look, hey, how's it going, champs? Let's just blow everything up. Got that triple damage. Kaboom! That's a roll. Orb. Send it. I didn't ask how big the room was. I said fireball. Alright, we're doing great. Okay, we're doing it or something. Hit them all, please. Great news. Orb. Triple damage. Bomb. Wait for it. Orb. Triple damage. Wait, take the other orb. Yeah. Bomb. Cool, run yourself over for good measure. We're going to pick up next turn's orbs because... reasons. Incredible. Wait for it. I need to position this accurately. The 3 guys... Can I get all 4 somehow, maybe? Oh, I can. Incredible. Then you go... triple damage... bomb. And you feel pretty good about yourself. And then we go... orb. Out of the goop, please. Thank you. Taking 0. Nice. Great. And we go... wait a second. I think we just blast these guys, right? Get all 3 of them. Although, really, I feel like I should just seriously adrenaline rush here. Run him over and kill that man over there in La La Land. And then we grab the orb, walk out. Make sure they're all in range, and don't click anything. We take next round's orbs. We're actually in a really good position here, unbelievably. If you roll the crit, you will win, as it turns out. Power up. Take that. Okay, and then, yeah, alright, we just, seriously, we're out of this by clicking both orbs. We super power up, and then we just send it. Does this work on the next 2 bindings, or... Yeah, it does. Awesome. Well, that's pretty strong, actually. We're doing okay, it turns out. Reduce cooldowns of your other bindings by 1. This feels like this is just gonna go mad with power, huh? Crystallarium is probably pretty decent. That gives me a whole 65 magic damage. Alternatively, I could have a really good turn 1 with Reaver. More importantly, I get up to Reaver 5 if I eat that, so I'm probably going to eat that. Oh, Leaky Pen. Isn't Leaky Pen nuts? These orbs blow up so hard because I have Expert Binder 5. And then don't I also have... I have literally Will Collector. I can get Will Collector... Oh, man. Oh, wow. Malformed Tracing is both of them. Y'all have no idea how strong we are about to become. Incredible. Hastening Invigorate. Yeah, sure. This is silly. This makes everything else apply. This means if my Psychic Pulse is on cooldown, I can just pop it back off of cooldown. Great news. Cool. Wonderful. Take that for sure. And then we're going to go in on the Carver here. We have a lot to chew through. I want to look at the shop before making a decision. Ah, but here is the... There it is. Here it is. The Unbinder. Ta-da! The Inkbound key. It's the important one. What do we get? +1 will per... Are you serious? The Conduit of Hybridized Ages is maybe the most powerful thing This is just... Hi, I am the Orbiculum, but stronger? Right? It's just better. And it lets me use the Leaky Pen to turn it into something like 8 will? Oh, buddy. One of my grinders is 1000% this Malformed Tracing. It's really good to keep this, but the fact that this puts me at Expert Binder 9 and Will Collector 5 is obscene. It is so powerful to grind this up right now. Just seriously, watch me become as God. Look at that. Bam. Of course, I will be when I pick back up the other Orb Collector. Look at that. Bam. Alright, now we're at Expert Binder 9, Orb Lord 7. And I have Will Collector 5, which is just stupid. I'm literally triggering Shattered Will every turn automatically. Outrageous. I wish I could have taken that Leaky Pen as well, but the Malformed Tracing was just so good. And I mean, what is the give up here, right? What is the give up? What do I give up to win this run? Is there... The Crafted Siphons is not bad. I was considering sacrificing this, right? Because it gets me... Reaver 4? What's in here? Interesting. It's never this guy. Crystallarium's okay, but this one's Cycle Generator. Any remaining movement converts into magic damage. So if I don't have to move... Interesting. If I don't have to move, I just get stronger. How much movement do I have? 55. 55 and this would put me at 65? And I gain orb movement. Oh, is this actually nuts? It might actually be sick. I don't know. I'm going to have to think about that one. There's one thing we're always clicking, though, is this conduit is outrageous, right? The other nice thing is this means I can actually drop... I guess I could... It's technically just objectively superior... Yeah, it's just objectively superior Orbulicum. Or I guess they stack, right? There's no reason not to do that. I have to be careful, right? Expert Binder requires Boiling Muck. All Wills Bard is required for Will Collector 5. I technically don't need Hammer of the Broken Rail. Is defense overrated? Is defense overrated? I'm joking about it, but I think it is. We do so much damage. Yeah, we buy this for sure. I think I just give up the Hammer of the Broken Rail here. Right? Just drop it and give it up. I honestly think this is hilarious where we're at. This is ridiculous. This legendary is a nonsense roll here. Okay. Alright, it's a nonsense high roll. I would like... Now, Crafted Siphons is not going to represent a lot of value here. It could, however... I could eat it, which gives me Reaver 4 and Inventor 3. I'm contemplating destroying it. Reaver 4 doesn't help me. If I can get Reaver 5, it's pretty big. Ambusher doesn't help me here either. I can re-roll that shop and see another purple here, can't I? Yeah, I can afford a 312 here. Okay, we'll spend this. I don't think it's Blessed Brickstones here. 20 Omni damage until the end of combat. It's like it's fine, right? That's pretty okay. The nice thing about Blessed Brickstones, let me think about this actually. 20% bonus damage, any turn that delays is kind of just like silly. There's some guaranteed damage turns on the Inkbound I'll have to be worried about. I'll have to think about that when we get there. I think it is going to be reliant in a big way on Fortify Up, pretty much. Shield and Resistant, good. Okay, can I get to Reaver 5 comfortably? I think I can if I sacrifice Crafted Siphons and take Blessed Brickstones. Let's re-roll this. I think we can do better. We didn't do better. Clepsydranium would have been sick here, but I gave it up earlier. Starwalker. I could sacrifice for Starwalker 4. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, I don't need it, though. I take an orb. It's like, I grab an orb and it's all fine. Right? Grab an orb and it's over, pretty much. Shame. Okay, so... Blessed Brickstones was, I guess, stronger than that, but that's okay. Because I have an out, right? The out is this Ulima's Whetstone. Which I can just sacrifice this to get up there. And we're fine. I still think... I could re-roll this a few times, huh? Whoa! Needle of Endless Duplication in my re-roll. Wild. That's terrible for me, though. I'll spin again. Oh. Scorched Request. That seems pretty decent. Hold up. Yeah, okay, great. Just keep multiplying my attack damage modifier. We're going to eat away Crafted Siphons. This gives me Inventor 3, which I really like. But Reaver drops to 4, or it falls off the list. Then I'm going to take Scorched Request here. And we sit on this, and now Reaver is back up to 5, which is a big win. And I'm very happy about our setup here. We've cashed out really well on Forgery Forge. I think we stand a chance. I've even got a potion left here. I can't afford... I guess I could afford a few pieces of health here, but... might as well take the couple health I have. It might matter. Okay. Alright, sure. Let's move. Alright, let's go. I think we're about as prepared as we're going to ever be on this one. Which is to say, pretty prepared. I think he spawns at the top, right? So let's start over here. Yep, alright, there he is. Okay, buddy. Yeah, he spawns up here. Very cool. Oh, I'm just going to take 24 guaranteed damage every turn, aren't I? That's really rough, in fact. Now, I can move up here. I think I'm going to go over this way first. We rolled a crit. It's great news. Take that. Adrenaline rush. Move over. Here. Power orb here. It's a lot of damage to these hands. I almost pushed like 5k, right? Let's move up a little. I wish to... I mean, I think the right play actually is shield up. Orb. I'd love to push damage here, but I really think I want to... yeah, kill the hand on this one. Okay, and then we run this over. And I think we fish for a crit roll. Alright, we found it. Great. Awesome. I've run out of movement, but I still have turn, which is strange, I suppose. It is kind of strange. I'm just going to crit the boss, I guess, for big numbers here. Just push some numbers in. Great. Cool, cool. He kills a hand, which is incredible. I've moved off center, so his goop is the wrong way. They are charging. So the right thing to do is to walk here. Right, line it up, hit this hand, and move. Great. No, not what I wanted. Boo, hiss. Orb. Alright, get over here. Hit him, please. The way to do this, I have to do this. It's dumb, but it works. Okay, we got it. Great job. The finagling required on this is frustrating, but it's okay. Alright. Send it. Big bomb. Run him over a couple times. Great job. Okay. He kills a goopy thing. Great job. Wonderful. We get the phase. Wonderful news. Shield up. Get the phase. I need to reduce damage by a lot here. This is a guaranteed damage turn, which is something I anticipated, but is still a bit dicey. Orb, shield. Orb, shield. Run yourself over a lot. Also click Adrenaline Rush at the end of your everything. I have 5 billion movement, so let's put ourselves in position. But run yourself over along the way. Okay. Run yourself over, stopping a bunch of damage. That is the name of the game. Okay. 3 damage, you know what? We can deal with that. I have picked up like 40 shield on this turn. Incredible work. Okay, he runs. If I move, he kills a hand. Wonderful job. Wonderful job. All right. First action is heal, which gives me shield, orb, right, which gives me... Right, he's attacking here. Give me this shield. I can move pretty much 100% out of everything here, I think. Almost. Yeah, alright. So I think we're going to need to... reset movement, please. I'm going to need to shield up here, I think. Just going to have to happen. I'm going to move down here now. My plan is to run myself over. And then we're going to stab the boss, I think. Why is he taking 0 damage here, huh? Is there a reason for that? I can't generate movement if I'm not careful about this. Cool. So now I can go and get shield again, which is great. I can hit the boss. I'm taking only 6, and we kill another hand, which is great. Okay. These are mover hands now. Fine. I would like very much to do a whole bunch of damage here. The 6 damage guaranteed is manageable. Extremely manageable, in fact. So let's waddle our way up here. I think if I just hit him with the boiling muck, right? Just hit him with the boiling muck, I get adrenaline rush back, which gives me back fortify. I can then move out of this. Run yourself over. Pop him. Grab an orb and move. Okay, we move down now. Now we do the big turn where I go bomb into crit and phase. And when you take the orb now, hold up, we get orbiculum and we just straight up phase him here. Okay. And then give you your orb back. I want the orb back. Fish for a crit, please. All right, cool. We fished for a crit. Hit and turn. All right. Oh, he spawns the guardians back. Rude, man, rude. Oh, really? Really? Really, really, really? This is a nasty phase, isn't it? I wonder if the right play is seriously to fortify, adrenaline rush, orb, and straight up kill his hands. Yeah, okay, of course it was. Obviously. My man is just over here trying to do his whatever and has no idea how to stop true ultimate power or something. Wonderful. Double shield, and then I'm going to run myself over for a few turns here. Yeah, just whatever, it's fine. It's honestly pretty good to just hit him, but I think stopping this damage is going to be worth more to me. I take 2 damage overall. Alright, your hands are dead. What are you going to do to me, champion? You stand no power. Alright, so Hit that orb. Now this says the next attack binding. This is not an attack binding, so I can click it. Then I grab Power Orb. Now I run him over and we end this combat, right? 100%. Am I at max hit points? I think I am. Get out of here, Runestone. No one asked you. Alright, we did it. Good job. Go team. Continue. Turns out Glass Cannon performing. Alright, you get to see the final boss. Exciting. Very exciting. This is the bottom of the Sea of Ink. Extremely cool. You get a free heal. I'm at full health. Great news. I can buy a rare augment. Incredible. Restore health? Oh, gain a critical charge on a random binding. 1000%. 1000% this. I'm never going to activate Spirit Bomb. It's just seriously, it's just Psychic Pulse repeatedly. I like Restorative Wall though. Don't get me wrong, that's pretty cool. But do more damage faster is probably better. Cool. Look at these things that I cannot afford. I would take a Malformed Tracing here. I like how it lets you, if you have money, you can buy something at this shop to then sell it. It's kind of an interesting mechanic because, I don't know, it's like, would I want to save, what, like 312 bucks to maybe find a good vestige to extract here? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, maybe if you have like mumsies and you're going completely nuts on money or something, I could see it happening. Anyway, let's go fight the final boss, send him right to hell. That seems good. Okay, spoilers, by the way, of what's going on. Alright, I think you want to start in the top left, if memory serves. We still have our potion if I really desperately need to get out of a zone. Alright, I'll let you watch it. We'll let it go first. You get to see the cool cinematic for this guy. I'll be honest, I know like 50% of what's going on in this game's lore. So, we're doing well. Well in that respect. Alright, remember the order of operations. We're going to move up here, right? I am guaranteed taking damage. We're going to take Shield Wall, Power Up, Orb, Bomb. Amazing. We're going to go again. It's not worth it to do Astrokinesis until I have full charge here. So I think we just straight up bomb. We roll the next bomb, which is awesome. I'm going to move over here. Bomb again. Now we're at full charge, and I run his hand over. And we straight up have killed his hand now. My man is having a bad day. I have done a lot of damage to him, and he's having a rough one. Great, then we walk out of this. You'll see what I mean, right? If you can manage his ads, and you can get out of his AoEs, you're kind of golden. I like hovering near the center, because one of his phases has a hemisphere attack. So, watch what I mean. You'll see it eventually. This is the hemisphere attack. You see? I need to move up to the top there. So, first order of business. Shield. Orb. Walk. Let's get up here. I see I need to get... This is the hemisphere attack from where he's located. So you need to be able to access that. It's easy. I don't actually know yet if he always goes into it at the location he's at. I have seen him move, I think. So I'm not sure. I think he picks one of the 4 directions. I'm still learning the behaviors here. But regardless, we're going to be fine thanks to Orb Lord. I would like very much to kill one of these tentacles. They're guaranteed annoying damage. Let's shield, power up, orb, kill a tentacle. Kill tentacle. Move out. Run tentacle over. Actually, just blow up that tentacle again. Go again. Go again. Great job. Tentacle down. Over here. We are so strong right now. It's kind of nuts. Is he in range? He is. Great. Adrenaline rush. Bomb. Just hit that tentacle a couple times. Alright, cool. We're taking 0 and we've gotten out of the goop. This is the scary attack. The big laser beam. I think he does hit. Yeah, okay. He's doing another thing here. You can tell he's got all of the other mechanics of the game going on simultaneously here. So we do need to be careful about that. We take this orb. I walk out. I think I am best suited by... I guess I couldn't have used the binding no matter what. And we do this. Yeah, okay. We blast him there. Great job. Right. Forgot about that. Okay, this is almost certainly going to be my Mercurial Elixir turn. Let's shield up. Orb. Yeah. I can't afford to be taking this much damage, I don't think. Bummer. Okay, we'll walk out. It's fine. It's fine. Don't kill that guy is the important thing. You can hit him, but don't kill him, right? When he's defeated, he turns to look. Okay, I can push numbers here, but I should not defeat him. Hit him. Blast. Blast. Okay, cool. He will die at the end of his turn, which is probably for the best. Don't click it again. Let it sit. Okay. He's generated another hand. Okay, he's way on the other side now. That's annoying. Alright, we're gonna have to just basically move all the way. If I hit him... Right, so the order of operations here is... He got the shield, he got the shocked. So go big blast, shield up, orb, bomb. Okay, and I think we can actually kill that hand right now. Right? Yes. Move it. Okay. I need to try to center up here, if possible. This is going to be minorly annoying as far as, like, the lava is concerned, but he has made me work for this. Alright, get over there, champ. Attack binding, good. Adrenaline rush, good hit. Great. Take the orb. Bomb. Do it again. I think there's a serious argument for aiming him off center if I can, actually. Aim him. I don't want to aim him off center. I would like... Okay, so we're going to Adrenaline Rush at the end of our turn here and let it sit. I think I might fish. Alright, I wanted to fish for a crit. Great. And then end on an Adrenaline Rush. End turn. Okay. We now have a line, at least. Where is he doing the... Yeah, I had a feeling he would be doing the big attack from here. Great. Alright, good job, buddy. Okay. I can hit him and do a big chunk. He spawned a third tentacle, which is kind of annoying. But that's okay. Take shield up. Charge orb. Huge bomb here. Incredible work. I think I can phase here if I'm very savvy. Shield. Orb. Reset here, actually. Just hit him. Bam. Alright, I think I got him. Run yourself over. Run yourself over, take 0. Okay, this is phase change. So I'm good because I've got Fortify available. Let's go ahead and Adrenaline Rush at the end of our turn. Hit end turn. Okay, he's back up. Alright, good job. Boss is active. Final form. Alright, bud. How's it going, champ? It's a huge shock to play. Now, this only activates on an attack binding, so Fortify. Take an orb. Big bada boom. Good, really big bada boom. A lot of guaranteed damage coming in. We're gonna be spamming orb defenses here, pretty much. Take Adrenaline Rush for the crit. Orb. Big bada boom. Okay. Huge hits here. Shield up. Crit roll. Multiplier is good. Huge numbers here. Run yourself over now, basically. $10 damage in. Okay, champ. That's about as good as we're gonna get, I think. Everything is gooped. Everything is gooped. Now, it's worth it, however, to take the goop damage so you don't lose. Yes, it's worth it to do this. I have to do the math on some of these because I'm like, I have a limited amount of hit points here and I need to make sure that I make them count. Shield, good. Heal yourself. Take the orb, get out of that. Big blast. Shield is improvement. Good. Okay. End turn. It sucks. You take a huge hit. But now... Now we're doing all right. He does, however... This guy up there's not attacking. Who has the shocked? Who got the shock? The guy up there got it. Alright, well if I hit him, he basically just insta-dies, so that's cool. Let's power up. Shield wall. Orb. Really big numbers here. I want to make this count. I think this needs to be a huge blast. I'm going to use the supernova, actually. Unbelievably, it also generates shield, which is kind of cool. We're going to do it again. 1, 2, orb. Run it over. Shield. We live the turn. Oof. I need to kill him. Oh, it's so close. I don't think I make it. I might. Orb 1. How much health do I have? I have enough? Am I alive? Woohoo! Boy, we did it! Oh, buddy, 2 hit points remaining. Ah, that's satisfying. Oh, that feels good. Man, what a tight squeeze on that one. People often ask me whether or not glass cannon is good. Let me tell you, that's a dicey run, but it's also a great example of why health matters. Look at how much guaranteed damage was coming in there. Absolutely terrifying. Got some new bests here too. 96 orbs, very cool. 311,000 damage dealt. That's really good. Awesome. This is the power of Clairvoyant. If you end up going this direction, I do think eventually the way we identified early on the need to just basically give up and go for crit was pretty impressive. We had some really close moments, but we did get this win. Awesome. Honestly, very fantastic run here. I think it's a good example of how to play Clairvoyant as well. But as you can see, I mean, the episode is also long because, as it turns out, Clairvoyant is tough and there's new combats and challenges. So, last thing I do want to say here, however, is that Forgery Forge was really good. It paid out very well. And yeah, cool. Conduit of Hybridized Ages. This felt broken, but let me just tell you, this was necessary. The boss at the end, I was so far in on damage that I almost lost. I had one ability to click at the end of that turn, and it was because of the conduit that I was able to generate the power. One orb was enough. I could have walked and grabbed the second orb, but I just saw the skull and I said, click the button. Saw the skull, click the button, and end turn, done. And we get out of there with 2 hit points. So, incredible. What a good episode. I'm very pleased I got a chance to show you both Clairvoyant and the Inkbound, right? The Unbound, the final boss. So, whew. All right. Well, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. If you made it to the end here, I'm going to tell you, you need a keyword. I can't believe I've had so many very long episodes, but if you get to the end here, I think the real shout out I want to give, shout out to, and say this thing, Orbulasum, I can't pronounce. How do you pronounce this? I have no idea, but very exciting. Say this thing, Orbulucum, I don't know. Put that in your comment and I'll know that no one else other than you watched this video, 100%. And I'm going to let you go there. So, hey, thanks a lot for your time. I really appreciate it. As always, you can give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.